You mentioned the research that you do for the product for the first GPT, that you come up with 10 different ideas, and you just you jot those down. I was trained to do something similar, which is we get so many ideas. I think it was Joel Comm that mentioned he just jots ideas down in a notebook, and then he goes back to focus on what he's working on, because as you're working, the ideas are constantly coming to you, and you have to just focus on the one thing that you had in mind, get that done, and then go to something else, because there's always something that the shiny object thing, always going to be something that say, you're going to go, why don't I work on this? Another question you'll have is, should I be working on this? You're worried about fear of missing out. You're thinking, if I create this, I could be creating something else, So just jot them down. Like you said, you get the 10 ideas, just going through your worksheet, your Google Doc. Jot those down, but focus on one, get it done in a few hours, and then turn to the next one.
I have a Google Doc that is my ideas bucket, and as they come to me, just throw them in the bucket. And what you'll often find is that you do that for a while, and then at some point you go back and look through it, and there'll be several ideas that all fit together to make a bigger, better idea. Whereas if you started working on that one idea immediately, it would only be a smaller part. Whereas if you keep building up that ideas bucket, eventually you'll go, okay, that one, and that one all fit together. So that makes a bigger offer, a better offer, more value.
Yeah, I do that. In fact, I dovetail projects. I'll see one project now perfectly with that one. I'll throw in a quick story, which is many years ago, Jason Cox, a young man, wrote a book on how to be a joint venture broker. And he talked about, creating these packages and sending them FedEx to somebody saying, can you promote my project and all this other stuff. And he asked me to promote his product, but then someone else came to me, a guy named John Evans, who was in the UK. And he'd written a book called Success Alert that he wanted to sell. So he asked me if I would help to broker the launch of his book. And so I thought, let me use Jason Cox's book to test his theory as I promote John's book. And I think I made like $30,000 in sales of each product, $30,000 in commission of each product, just by using one idea and dovetailing with another. So those still work beautifully.
It's always great when you find ways of earning more money by putting several ideas together, so that you're doing the work once and getting more benefit. I mean, that's kind of what got me into working online in the first place, the way you could set up a simple little affiliate page promoting someone else's product and just build these out, and they would continue earning income for you over time. So it's where you break away from that mentality of being paid by the hour. You're actually creating assets that earn money for you long time. And there's so many different ways of doing that online. The biggest is simply building your own list, for which you need new leads and traffic, which is what Easy Traffic Bot's about.